Hello YouTube, I'm so happy that I'm able to sit down and chat with you again. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite EDM sets that I've ever seen. This video, similar to and inspired by the My First Time Rave Edition challenge, was created as a tag so we could involve all EDM and festival content creators here on YouTube. I was tagged by BB Howell. Thank you so much for tagging me, BB. I really loved your video. And I will be tagging Who is Brian, Lady Wavy, and Raving Rainbow here on YouTube to continue this challenge and share their favorite sets that they've ever seen. If you don't know me, my name is Tristan. I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I am 18 years old. I fell in love with EDM and festivals in 2018, and I just began vlogging and documenting my experiences here on YouTube. If you're curious about my previous and upcoming content, I would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. You can also find me on my social medias at TrisMarie, the same way it's spelled for my YouTube name down below. And yeah, I guess we'll just get into my top 10. And before I get into my top 10, I do just want to say I have my little list here on my Mac right below the camera, so if you see me looking away, it's probably just looking at the list, so just wanted to mention that. Alright, so to kick things off, I do just want to list some honorable mentions because even though I've only been attending events since 2018, which compared to a lot of other people isn't that long, I still had so many good sets to choose from, so I did just want to throw these in there. So in no particular order for these, I have the Good Vibrations set, which is Nightmare Back-to-Back Slander at Electric Forest 2019, Bassnectar's Night 3 of Freakstyle, Said the Sky at Electric Forest 2019, Troy Boy at Breakaway 2019, Cheat Codes at Glow in the Park 2018, Lewis the Child at Breakaway 2019, Zed's Dead at Electric Forest 2019, and Riot 10 at Electric Forest 2019. And yeah, finally getting into the reason why you are all here. So I think I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up for the list. Alright, so at my number 10 spot, I have Bank at Electric Forest 2019. And so if you don't know Bank, he's kind of just like a more chill, relaxed, instrumental EDM artist, I guess. So he played during the day on the third day, and he played on the Triple E stage. And so for this entire set, my boyfriend and I were just sitting against the sound booth rail, and we were just able to relax and just got to just enjoy the music with nothing crazy going on, just kind of save our energy for the rest of the night and the next day. He played an awesome set. It was just a really good time. So yep, that's my number 10. And so on a completely different note, my number 9 is Hero Bust from Breakaway 2019. So yeah, the reason why this is in my top 10 sets is because it was basically the first set to kick off Breakaway weekend, and Breakaway was the first event I had ever attended with my best two girlfriends. So I had never been to an event with them before, and so we just walked through the security gates and Hero Bus starts, and we're so happy to be together, and it was just such a high energy set to kickstart that weekend. So yeah, we really enjoyed his set. We had a lot of fun, and it is definitely one that I will always remember. Alright, and then next on my list, my number 8 spot goes to Madion, his Good Faith Live Tour set that I saw at the Intersection in Grand Rapids. So I was not even planning on attending this show. I wasn't too familiar with Madeon, but I know he was doing this tour and I had heard really good things. So the day of the show, I asked my boyfriend if he wanted to go and I convinced him. So we go to the show and I am so glad that we decided to go that night. It was such a good tour between Madeon's stage presence and his visuals, the songs he played, and even just the intimacy of the venue. It was a really great evening, and it also ended up being one of my boyfriend's favorite sets that he's ever seen. He really had a good time, so since he was having a good time, I was having a good time, and yeah. So my number 7 is Kygo at Electric Forest 2019. His set was just so much fun. I was having a blast. My boyfriend was really excited to see him. We both grew up listening to a lot of his popular songs. And then even the instrumental parts with the piano, it was just beautiful. Yeah, it was a really fun set just to dance to and be happy. And then following Kygo, at my number 6 spot, I have Ethan from Electric Forest 2019 as well. So I was really excited to see Ethan. I had been listening to him for a while, and I really liked his genre of like future bass, kind of dancey, kind of everything. And his set was at Ranch in the daytime, so we get there early, we found a really good spot in the crowd. We had a lot of fun, we had a great time dancing and just enjoying the people around us. At the start of his set, I actually remember seeing like a huge storm cloud behind us, and we for sure thought that a thunderstorm was gonna start and we would have to evacuate, but we barely got any rain and it just passed over us and we just got to keep dancing and having a good time. Yeah, there's not much to say other than I was really excited to see him and he did not disappoint. So at my number 5 spot, I have Porter Robinson, his set from Timeless New Year's Eve.
Hey, let's touch the sky.
So there's actually a little bit of a story behind this one. There was supposed to be an event, a Halloween event on my birthday called Haunted Fest, and it was supposed to have Porter headlining. I was super excited. Porter's one of my boyfriend's favorite artists, so we were super excited to get the chance to see Porter, especially somewhere so close to home. So Haunted Fest actually ended up getting canceled. I don't know why. The other locations still performed, but the one for Grand Rapids got basically rescheduled into this Timeless event for New Year's Eve. Luckily, Porter was also headlining this Timeless event, so after waiting about 2 or 3 more months, when we finally got to see him, we were so excited, so excited. Just him himself DJing was a sight to see. Like, I just loved watching him DJ. He was having such a good time. He was so energetic. He really stepped up his set just by having a stage presence. He really knew how to control the crowd. He definitely played a variety of genres too, which not many artists can do well. Unfortunately, I was getting sick that day, so we kind of just stayed back in the bleachers, so we weren't next to too many people. And even sitting a little bit further away, his performance just blew us away. Like, the first second of his set, like, my mind exploded. It was such a great time. Yeah, Porter Robinson. Alright, so at my number 4 spot, I have Millennium from Glow in the Park 2018. So this set was very special to me. The Glow in the Park festival that Millennium headlined at was actually my first EDM event I had ever attended. And I actually had no idea who Millennium was. When we walked in the venue entrance, everyone, I swear everyone was wearing Millennium merch, and we were like, who is this person? Like, I bought the tickets for Cheat Codes since I knew who Cheat Codes was. Everyone's talking about how excited they are for Millennium. People have flags, jerseys, everything. And just when he started, things just got crazy. Like, the excitement for this DJ was insane. Really, without this set, I would not be as invested in festivals and EDM as I am today. It was life-changing, to say the least. Yeah, he played such a good set, so even though now I'm more familiar with his music, I still had a great time there. He still played songs that I knew, which was cool, so it wasn't like I was completely clueless, I guess. But yeah, I really hope I can see Millennium again in the future, since I actually know who he is now. So yeah, Millennium is my number 4. So number 3 was Bassnectar's set on his first day of Freakstyle, which was Halloween. So it's kind of funny. I feel like everyone on the Bassnectar Reddit were saying that their favorites were either night 2 or 3. Like, I didn't see anyone who said that their favorite night was night 1, but I really enjoyed it. One thing that could play a part in that is not everyone who went to night 2 and 3 went to night 1, since it was added on after. I was fortunate enough to make it to all 3 nights, so there was definitely less people at night 1, but I just had the best time. It was my first Bassnectar curated event. The first time I saw Bassnectar at Electric Forest didn't go so well, so I was really excited to see him again, and it definitely restored my faith in the Basshead community. Just being there for the first time, seeing the Haven for the first time, all the performers, and even with this event specifically, it was a dark party, so it was something really unique even for the Bassnectar community. So just to be there for the first official dark party was really cool. Everyone was so nice. Yeah, I just had a great time. I love the music that he played. He definitely earned his spot as my 3rd favorite set of all time. Alright, so my runner-up for favorite set of all time, my number 2 spot goes to Lose a Child, their Here For Now tour set. They came to Grand Rapids and played at 20 Monroe Live, and it was such a great set. I loved their other tour set. They played that at Breakaway. Seeing their Here For Now set, it was a different story. They really, I feel like, stepped up their game. They played those classics that you want them to play, but they also threw in a little bit more experimental stuff. And yeah, it was just a really great time. They're one of my favorite artists, so it was really cool to see them again. And I liked that set so much, I even bought tickets for their Here For Now tour part 2 for their Detroit show. Unfortunately, it got rescheduled for later in the year, which I completely understand, but honestly not mad about it because the supporting acts changed, and now Memba will be with them, and that leads me perfectly into my favorite set of all time, which is Memba at Electric Forest 2019 playing at the Grand Arctique stage. So I was very excited to see Memba. I had started listening to their music through the Electric Forest official Spotify playlist, and I just fell in love with their music. I cannot name a song that I do not like by them. And so with them being a smaller act, they were at a smaller stage. I really liked the intimacy of it. It really just gave the crowd such good energy, since everyone who was there probably was there because they liked Memba. Yeah, everyone just had such good energy. Everyone was just dancing and being happy. This set was also during sunset, so over the course of this set, the sun was going down. It was just so cool to see that transition for one of my favorite artists. The set itself was awesome. I have no complaints. They probably couldn't have played a better set, and I think they just fit so well in the forest. It was like the perfect atmosphere. I had such a great time. Memba's Grand Arctique set is my #1 favorite set that I've ever seen to this point. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite sets that I've ever seen up to this point in my life. Of course, there's going to be many other sets and moments that creep their way into my favorites of all time. Again, thank you to BB for tagging me. I had a lot of fun filming this. Just as a little reminder, I will be tagging Raving Rainbow, Lady Wavy, and Who is Brian to continue the challenge. I can't wait to see everyone else's videos, and I do just want to say, even though I'm tagging people to continue the challenge, you do not need to be tagged to post your own video and share your own experiences and favorite sets. This is all just for fun. We really just want to get to know our entire community and meet new friends and hear about everyone's experiences. So please participate if you would like to. And so yeah, if you're still watching, I do just want to say thank you so much for your support and just listening to me. It's crazy to think that even one person would want to hear what I have to say. Feel free to leave any comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when I upload in the future. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my top 10 favorite EDM sets that I've ever seen, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!